go. Hello everyone and welcome back to SaiyanSquabbles. I am yours truly, Papa Ping Pong, here to bring you another deck battle. So today we got Mr. Grizzlyman playing green-yellow Jiren on the left, and myself playing a red-blue Surgeku on the right. So I believe he has the first turn here, and I hope you guys are enjoying the new setup. It took a lot of effort. I'm sure there's a more efficient way of doing it, but as of right now, this is what it's going to look like. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I will add more stuff to it, hopefully in the future, make it look much fancier, because I know it looks a little basic, but yeah. Anyways, so he charged a multicolor, passed, I charged a Sensu Bean, played a Tournament Power Arena, swinged his leader, and he took it. So now he's down to 7 life. So normally I don't like to apply pressure early on, but I don't want his leader to be getting his effect of when his leader attacks, he could either play a 2 or less or draw 1 card and get plus 5k for the turn, but he has to take a life in order to do so, and I don't want him to swarm early on. But so he charges an Anilaza, and he's deciding here. So he swings at my leader. I don't negate. He takes a life, and then plays a Casserole, which is, in my opinion, one of the best cards in the deck. Very consistent, allows you to get out 3 energy for basically free off the leader effect. I've thought about building U11 just for fun, because I really do enjoy swarmy decks, and I wanted to put my own little spin on it, but we'll see. But so just the 10k, and I ditch a Sensu Bean, and I take a life and draw 1 card, so he gets plus 5k for the duration of the battle. So then he taps 1 to play Vwan, and Vwan is just a 1-drop blocker. I forgot to mention he did play Kunshi off the Casserole, and Kunshi is going to give all of his Universe 11 with 2 or less barrier, which is a big issue, but a very critical piece for his deck. So he passes. Excuse me. I charge a combination attack. I use Tournament Power Arena effect. And then I believe I put them on the bottom, but then I swing at his leader. And I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure he took it, and then I think I passed turn. Didn't really catch if I did pass turn here. Okay, I did. He's just deciding a charge. So he charges Topo, and I don't know what happened there. My camera cut out very briefly. I don't know if something on the way I didn't notice, but anyway, so he charges a Topo. He's deciding what to do here. I don't think we've actually faced these 2 decks against each other before. I could be wrong, I don't think so. So it's a very interesting matchup, because Royal Condemnation, which is one of the most powerful cards in this deck, in at least U7, does not hit his boss monsters. So, or some of the boss monsters. So I have to be very careful. And he has a lot of stuff that, like the Topos, can just remove my Vegetas, so. But he swings at my leader. He takes a life. What does he play out here? I believe another Casserole. He does. So he gets to play another 1-drop. I actually played a U11. It wasn't Mr. Grizzlyman, but I played another U11 during store championships, where I was running my Zamasu. And unfortunately for him, it was just a really bad matchup. I basically had control of the game the whole time. It was fun, but not for him. But I don't think he's going to combo here. Yeah, just 10k. And I discard an extra card to take a life and draw one card and give him plus 5k for the duration of the battle. I'm really wanting these early draws. And he passes turn. So I charge a Vegeta-inspired technique, then I play another Vegeta-inspired technique, and he's going to read while I look at the top 3 cards for with Tournament of Power, and I put them at the bottom once again. I believe I'm searching for Victory Strike here. Or, no, I think I'm searching for a Catastrophic Blow, because Victory Strike is not really going to hurt Jiren, and I gotta win with the Ultra Instinct Goku 6-drops that have Invoker. And I believe I pass turn. Yes, I do. So he's sitting at 4 life, and I hope you guys don't really mind the cut. Someone called me, and I had to answer, and the camera is slightly adjusted, or the camera moves slightly, but luckily it still has a full view of the board. So he's going to swing at my leader. Oh, he charged a Kunchi. But he's going to swing at my leader, and he takes a life. He's going to use the effect again, because I think he knows that I'm not very aggressive with this deck, which is probably the smart call. But I think he just does it for the draw. I don't think he wants to play anything. And he's plus 5k, so he's 15, I believe. So he's deciding here. I'm sure he has Ribrians and Brolys and stuff in hand to a rival. So, or he's just going to put a Cocotte in the drop area, because she does have a recurring effect where she can be played from the drop area. So I pitch Catastrophic Blow to draw one and take a life. And I'm not really worried about pitching it, because I can add it from my drop area to my hand with the leader effect. So I am at 5 life. And he's going to pitch a Broly to play out the Cocotte. Someone handed me something off screen, I think. So he's going to Successor into what looks like the Topo, because it looks like a total of 6 energy. And I think he was asking me here if the effects proc again, and I say yes they do, because they're being placed in the drop area by a skill. So he's using the Casserole, or he's going to play out the Topo. I believe it's a Topo. Yeah. And he's going to KO the Vegeta, which does set me back quite a bit, unfortunately. But then he's going to search for the Casserole, with the Casserole effects. And he plays 2 more Vlon blockers. So he's deciding what to do here. I think he's trying to decide if he wants to awaken first. So he swings at my leader with Topo. I got no negates. I don't think he combos here. And I'm debating about awakening here, which I believe I do awaken here, but I don't know why I awakened here, personally, because there was really no reason to. He's just a single strike. I don't know what I was thinking. My mindset is probably I'm thinking about the Jiren, but I think I would have preferred to just have taken the life or pitch one, draw more cards first. So I'm at 15, I super combo to 25, and then I go to 35, and I restand 1. So he does awaken here. I do think that if I were him, I wouldn't have awakened this turn, just to extend my plays even more the following turn, because I don't really do much early on, where he does, or where he doesn't do stuff much early on either. Then he passes turn. So I charge an Emperor's Death Beam, and all these multicolors do ignore energy exhaust because I do have Tournament of Power in play, in case people were wondering. And I'm looking at my hand because I gotta be very careful, due to next turn he will be at 5 energy, so I'm thinking about Jiren, so I'm deciding if I want those on top or on bottom. So whatever they were, I put them back on top. I'm going to tap 3 for another Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and I use a leader effect to draw one and make him reveal his hand. I think I drew a Tyranny's Cost, but he drops. I made him drop a Gohan. He does run the successor Gohans in his deck. Yeah, so he's Invoker, yes. Tyranny's Cost to draw 2 more cards. Tyranny's Cost is so good for this deck. I've considered bumping up Tyranny's Cost to 4, but I don't think I really need to. But then I pass turn. I think I should have attacked his leader with my leader, because of his leader effect he probably would have taken a life, or at least blocked something with Quan. But, yeah, I guess there's really no reason for me not to attack. So, for future reference, probably should attack, just to get rid of something on board. So he's deciding what to charge here. So he charges Nimbus. And he swings at my leader, I believe. So I Dimension Magic, because I'm expecting the big Jiren this turn, so I want to have some energy open to either combo with or negate if he doesn't use the Jiren effect. So he swings at my leader with Topo. So I think I have an Emperor's Death Beam in hand, and I'm deciding if I want to remove the Topo with Emperor's Death Beam. So I do Dimension Magic. So in case I did have the Emperor's Death Beam in hand, I think what I should have done is, even though when Topo's removed by a skill, so I would have lost Vegeta, getting rid of 6 energy for Successor is a really big deal, and sets him back quite a bit, so I think, in retrospect, I should have gone through with that play, if I did have that play. But he doesn't even go to into the Jiren, so we probably either doesn't have him, or he wants to be safe. Excuse me. So he's Tournament Power Arena effect. Put them back at the top. Or... don't remember where I put these. Back at the top, okay. I think I use another Tyranny's Cost. I do, to draw 2 more cards. Then I swing at his leader. I think I learned my lesson from last turn of not swinging. So he does take the life to not take damage for the turn, which is fine. I just wanted him to either take a life or block. So he charges a Kunshi. So he's at 6 energy here, so he should be able to... it looks like he does have the Jiren in hand from this angle. Both of these decks do kind of struggle with draw power inherently. Jiren does not have a lot of draw power, but he has a lot of swarming effects. I don't have a lot of draw power, but I have a lot of control. But we both seem to have pretty big hands, despite that. Oop. He looks like he has like 8 or 9 cards. I think I have like 10 or 11. Could be wrong, but... so I'm just waiting here for him to make a play. He does have several lines of play, because if he has the Absolute Justice Jiren, the 10 drop that reduces the energy cost by 1 for each Universe 11 on your board, he could play that. Get rid of some of my stuff in rest mode, but looks like he is going into a play here for 5 energy. Gets rid of the topo. I'm just asking him to reveal first for a successor, and it is the 10 drop. So I'm reading what his auto does, if it's when you play this card, or if it's something else. I believe it's an auto. It might be an active main, but I'm pretty sure it's an auto. So he pops the Vegeta and sends his board to the drop. So he does use the effect to pitch 3 Universe 11 cards, making him unaffected by card effects, basically. So he does swing at my leader first with his leader. I'm not really sure why. I guess it was just for the draw. Maybe to get more combo power. And I use the leader effect for him to reveal his hand. And I do make him get rid of the super combo. I was going to make him get rid of the Broly, but I'd rather him have no rival fodder. So he goes, so he's at 40, he goes up to 50k. Quadruple strike. So I'm 25, 35. I have to combo out here, otherwise I lose. 35, 25, 35, 45, 50, 55. And he passes turn. So I got like one chance basically to bring this game back. I tap 6, play out the Ultra Instinct, Instinct Surpassed. I swing his leader, and I forgot about his leader effect, unfortunately, to where he can take a life and not take damage for the turn. That was totally an oversight on my part. So that was a big misplay on my end. So I'm thinking about what I can do here. I'm thinking about if I want to swing at the 40k Jiren, but I don't think I have any combo power in hand. I use Tournament Power Arena. Because I got Royal Condemnation. I think I got 2 negates. But I just passed turn, because I know he has like no U11 in hand, so I will be able to negate his attack if he attacks with the quadruple strike. So I think, yeah, he skips charge and he swings at my leader, draws a card, so he's just 20k. I don't believe he combos with anything. Or I think it might still be counter step. So I just take the damage. So he plays Topo to where I need to drop a card, and that's an easy pitch. Not using Royal Condemnation anytime soon. So he swings at my leader with Jiren. I Dimension Magic, take a life, restand 2. He swings with Topo. So he's comboing here. He combos to 15, so he's a threat now. He's gonna rival Ribrian, and I think that KOs anything. It KOs anything, or it KOs a 4 or less. But okay, I do think it's a 4 or less, which is pretty nice. So I don't have to worry about losing UI. But I combo it off anyways, because that's one of my only chances. So he swings 20k single into lead. And he goes up to 35k, and that's game. So yeah, that's the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed. There's not going to be a ton of content this week just because I didn't manage to get it recorded with a store championship and stuff. But more content is still definitely coming. I got a case of Draft Box 5 on the way, or rather when it comes out. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. See ya!